Welcome to Trips Awakening. You subscribe to the truth, one within the universe, and universe is inside me. Greetings, earthlings, and my loved ones. It would be an honor if y'all would join me. Now, I'm about to drop some heavy stuff. Y'all will feel my ancient signals. Fear. Some of you earthlings, y'all are on it. Whatever these society groups and the Muppets and the band and these negative forces tell y'all, y'all roll with it. All right? Some of y'all don't think for yourself. You know, they tell you how to walk, how to talk, what you can and cannot eat, what's poison. And, you got to understand yourself. You got to do, what's best for you. When it comes, like everything is already, got some negative stuff in it. Inside of it, whatever you put inside, it's majority of it is negative, but it's up to you to break the spell. Whatever you take in, it's up to you to break it. Like when it comes to the water, they say, oh, it's fluoride in the water. Everybody's complaining about it, but nobody's not doing anything about it. People's talking about it, but nobody's not doing nothing about it. It's like some of y'all out here, y'all just basically comfortable. Okay. If the water was that bad, we shower every day. Well, some of y'all probably don't shower every day. But, majority of y'all earthlings shower, and put, some of y'all probably put smell goods on. I know I put the smell goods on when I get out the shower. But there's fluoride in it. And, if it's that bad, then how come, you still walking and talking? Because you know why? Because we're energy. Like the generation before us, they was drinking this so-called fluoride water, and they tricked y'all, oh, you need to buy bottled water, and the bottled water probably just as worse as the water out the faucet. And that's just real. And y'all putting that inside your body, like certain things work for certain individuals. Just because it worked for me, it might not work for y'all. It's like you step out of mind into vision. They tell y'all, oh, well, this milk or cheese can give you mucus and all of that stuff. I mean, I even did videos on it, which, by the way, probably everything, whatever you put inside your body probably is mucus, like inside of your body and stuff. But it's up to you, we're energy. You can control certain things. Like you might go through certain things, but you can control it. Like we're basically in a physical body. Just like when the cars get damaged, your physical body get damaged because, everything is basically energy. Okay? It's energy. And some of y'all go for whatever they tell you, just like when they have, oh, there's going to be a blackout, which is a bunch of mess. These society groups, they might try that in certain states just for a week or two, but, it's all about, like, controlling y'all's energy, your frequency. And they're doing a great job, and y'all go by fear. When they say it's a blackout, y'all all run to the store. It's like a mind game, especially when it comes to, like, these pop-ups that I see on social media or certain ads. Like this one commercial where this guy basically takes a pair of pliers and pull one of his teeth out and sell it, to get a pack of cigarettes. And they say, oh, tobacco is bad. But they still sell it. High fructose corn syrup and sodas. Oh, it's bad. This and that. They're basically using the fear tactics. Like when it, or for example, and another thing, when it comes to, oh, they saying, oh, it's martial law and all of that stuff. That's, oh, that's coming. And, You know, they gonna they try to make it into a one world order. They can't do that in my world because to me this is an illusion. Whatever they put out there, I just laugh at it, you know, because I don't fear it because we're energy. And y'all should stop fearing it and going for everything that you hear. Because some of y'all go for whatever they put out there. You know, like, oh, you know, and they set up certain things. Then you got these fake, you know, truth shows on YouTube. And they're, to me, of course, they work with the media and these society groups, majority of them, like Alex Jones or David Icke and stuff. You know, and I think they full of reptilian mess. That's just my opinion. You know, they half-ass tell y'all the truth. You know, they work with these society groups. Anytime somebody giving like certain speeches or lectures or whatever, like going to state, y'all shouldn't trust them. You know, because there's something behind that. Even these fake conscious clowns was trying to get on that, you know. Oh, I'm giving you a lecture. I'm not going to state giving a lecture. Whatever I got to say, I could say, you know, I could say it on this platform, or y'all could feel my ancient signals without me even doing videos. You know, I mean, you can't trust these fake conscious and these religious freaks. They do the same thing. These 501c3 corporation preachers go church to church, different states and stuff, and programming y'all. Y'all paying to get programmed. And some of y'all don't see that. Y'all paying to get programmed. You know, they're not going to tell y'all the truth and stuff like that. They're going to just keep on playing y'all on so many different levels, controlling y'all's energy. You need to learn how to control your energy. You know, whatever you take in, control your energy. Because they're controlling it, and they're getting controlled by something else. You know, so, you know, like you have a lot of them out here saying, oh, buy my books. You know, especially these fake conscious clowns. They want to sell herbs, buy books and stuff, and they want to bash religion and these other so-called truthers, but they're basically doing the same thing. You know, or buy their DVDs and stuff like that. Like, they're trying to hustle y'all. You know, y'all gotta think for yourself. Step out of mind into vision. Because they're using whatever, and majority of them work with them, and some of them, they're, you know, these, especially these conscious clowns, they're low budget. They're not up there with the others. You know, and they don't even, you know what's messed up, and y'all don't even realize it? They don't even really have the power. Y'all have the power inside of y'all, but y'all give y'all's power away because y'all take their words. You know, they telling y'all what y'all can and cannot eat. I know I did a video a long time ago, like, you know, like talking about, oh, y'all should do this and do that. And then I got to thinking, I was like, wait a minute. All of this stuff is poison anyway, so why am I wasting my time telling y'all should eat this and that? You know, like I said before, what works for me may not work for y'all. So, you know, like it all depends what you take in. You know, like I did, like, you know, researches and all of that stuff. You know, like I read history and all of that stuff, but to me, it was a bunch of mess. It was all like chess. It was like a mind game. It was like, you know, checkers or Chinese checkers or something like that. You know, it was all a mind game. You got to decode certain things. You got to, you know, tap inside yourself. You know, and then when you start seeing things different, you know, like some of y'all like, you know, like, oh, you know, I want to be on what you on. But, you know, there's many levels to this. And some of y'all might not handle certain things that come your way when you reach to certain levels. Because it's not easy. You know, some of y'all think it's easy. You see certain, I I see certain things, like I said, that will really mess y'all up on so many different levels. And that's just real. So, you know, some like y'all call it the third eye. I just say, step out of mind into vision. You're talking about opening your third eye. Y'all talking about opening your third eye. Y'all better be ready. Because like I said this before, once you open it, you can't go back to what what you was on, that system, their system. You can't. And it's like I said, there's many levels. Y'all gonna see certain things, experience certain things. You gotta learn how to control your energy. You gotta learn how to balance certain things before you do this, before you get into this. Some of them's like, you get some of these channels just trying to get attention, say, oh, hey, yeah, do this ritual with me. And, y'all feeding the power, feeding them, you feeding these bastards, y'all's power and energy, and they don't even know what they're doing. And the energy is getting all over the place. And y'all, like, they'll say, oh, yeah, it's easy, open your third eye, and you should be okay. No, it's like other worlds that I see that y'all can't see. And some of them is messed up. Like for real, certain worlds that I see is pretty messed up by negative forces. They go to low worlds. They can't do nothing on the high, like these high dimensions in certain other worlds because it's not allowed. And if you don't fear certain things, you can move on. You can go through different levels. And some of y'all just basically go for whatever. You go for whatever they put out there. Or you go like when these idiots, and I see this on like my timeline, and y'all repost negative stuff, or these fake conscious clowns talking about like want to do all of this debating and crap about some recycled history that was created by the society groups, pumping it inside of y'all's veins to confuse y'all, like saying I'm gonna give lectures and y'all pay for the mess. Y'all, I mean, my opinion, y'all silly for doing that. And, these clowns, these Muppets, they will all fall down. It's just a matter of time. They already played out. And I just want to talk to y'all. I'm just telling y'all how I feel today. I'm telling y'all how I feel. Like, this is how I feel. It's like, I know I haven't been doing videos. It's like I do videos like once a week now. I used to do it every single day. But, it's a spiritual warfare going on. And certain things that I see. And, it was a couple of times I wanted to upload a video and share certain things with y'all. But I was like, no, I'm going to wait on certain things. I'm going to wait. So you just got to be careful and stop allowing them to control your frequency and stop fearing everything. Because it's destroying your energy. Like I said, we're energy. They're using y'all's energy, and y'all pay for these clowns. Y'all basically y'all pay y'all's energy line and give up your relatives. Turn on them, or they turn on you. Shit, I know all about that. Like, I ain't even gonna get all into that. Like, it's like when you want something totally different, some of your relatives or your so-called friends, ain't no such thing as friends. Right? That's what y'all say, friends. But when you reach a certain level, they're going to look at you different. And, you got to cut certain individuals off. That's as simple as that. So I just had to share this video with y'all because y'all got to stop fear. That's how they're able to control y'all's frequency in this illusion world. That's how they're able to do it. So I had to share that with y'all. And it's like whatever they advertise, like y'all go get it. It's programming. Y'all paying to get programmed, just like the schools. Like a lot of y'all like get upset when your children make bad grades. There's a reason why they make bad grades. Because they probably on a higher level and they know, their energy that's around them know there's a bunch of mess. And some of y'all parents out there get upset. They're basically teaching your children how to cast spells with the triangles and circles and all of that different in mathematics. You know what I'm saying? They're not really teaching them anything. What's the point of even having school? Just to program them so they can work for their corporation and give them energy. So they can, sell y'all's energies into other worlds. And like some of y'all scream at your kids, oh, you got bad grades, you grounded. And I'm just going to put this out there, like if one of my daughter, for example, if she make a bad grade, I'm not going to get upset with her. I'm not going to get upset. I'm like, you do the best that you can. And that's what y'all should be doing. Y'all allow these creatures to, control your star seeds and tell them what they can and cannot do instead of y'all working with them and connecting with them and telling them what's really going on. And some of y'all can't do it because y'all program y'all under their spell. So y'all basically... They basically your parents, these society groups, some of y'all. They're your parents. Because you taking that information and pumping it inside of your star seed and programming. And it's bad enough when they come out that portal, they already basically under the spell and hypnotized. And then... or some of y'all be ready to beat your children if they make bad grades or disown them or, you got to go to college and this and that. And college ain't nothing but, to get them in debt. Like I said before, some got bachelor's degree and waiting on tables. And I said this before, it's like they controlling y'all's energy. Oh, you should do this, or you can't, you can't get a good job without education and this and that. Or if you can't get a GED or your education, you will not make it. That's programming, y'all. Because there's a lot of people out here successful without this education system. And that's the truth. Half of these Muppets in the band didn't finish school. And they telling y'all, that you can't succeed and stuff. And then some of y'all force your children to play sports and they probably really don't want to play sports. Sports is rigged anyway. And, and I did a video on sports. Sports, what I'm saying, ain't nothing but controlling y'all's energy, and that's representing something else. And I'm not getting ready to break that all down because I talked about that already. Sports is set up to control your frequency. It's entertainment. And like I said, I already know who's going to win and who's going to lose. And I don't even follow sports. When they get to the championship, playoffs, whatever y'all want to call it, I can just hey, I already know. Because there's certain symbols and stuff y'all don't pay attention to, like the logos and stuff like that. There's certain energies around certain years, and that's a whole nother video. I'll just get into that later on. But y'all, it's like you have to set an example. You got to connect because this is an illusion. You got to learn how to connect with your loved ones and your star seeds so you can connect and move on to other different dimensions. That's the reason why they mixed up and divided families, so they can have power, so they can control your energy, because they are weak. They're weak without y'all. They can't survive without y'all. So they're going to keep on playing mind games with y'all. And some of y'all are under the spell, and you're going to keep going for it. And whatever these celebrities do, and, and it doesn't matter what shade. For real, it doesn't matter what shade. Y'all are getting played. There's other things out there that y'all don't even pay attention to. Y'all don't pay attention to the smallest little things out there. You're too worried about, trying to be popular or trying to look cool. Or they got some of y'all on being like, slut buckets, trifling, making yourself look bad in front of the camera. That got y'all all over the place. And y'all don't see it. And y'all don't see what's going on. Y'all don't see, some of y'all see what I see. Shout out to y'all. Because some of y'all on basically the same, that I'm on. Some of y'all anyway. Y'all see what's going on. But y'all can't, when it comes to fear and getting control, like I said, these commercials out there, they're comedy to me, because they tell y'all not to buy this and not to buy that, or or if this medication make you dizzy or make you break out or cause confusion, that medication is out there for a reason to do that. But y'all buy that. And you just got to learn how to, like I said, control your energy. Whatever they throw at you, break the spell and control it. Because I'm like, how are they going to tell y'all not to get this and that, and if it's poison, but they still advertising it, still selling it? That to me, that didn't make sense. I always said that. I was like, if that's the case, then how come some of these corporations is not shut down? And, trifling companies like Walt Disney trying to buy up everything. I heard they just brought Fox. Y'all don't pay attention to that. It's just and I did a video on that before. It's basically 6 corporations own the media and magazines, and 10 corporations own what you eat and drink and all of that stuff like that. And some of y'all don't pay attention to that. And then it's like you got YouTube, that platform. And there's a reason why they did the YouTube, because they didn't want competitions certain websites to get popular and stuff like that. Just like they created the World Star and stuff. I think somebody came up with the idea and they just took over. If it's something that's going to make them control y'all's energy and soul, because it's not about the money, then they want to get in on it, and a lot of them is a lot of beings sell in. A lot of y'all earthlings sell in. Y'all sell in. They'd be like, oh, well, I can give you this, I can give you that, and the reason why they have YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, because the owner that owns Facebook, they own Instagram and Twitter. You know what I'm saying? They don't want no competition and stuff like that, and nobody's not on. Oh, that's another video too, because I'm about to switch up some things and take it to many different levels. It's like nobody's not on. Okay, let's. Instead of pumping y'all's energy into this Facebook, yes, I know I use this YouTube platform, but I use it, but y'all can still feel my energy like I said, without the video. You know, if I was like to say, hey, I'm not going to, you know, I'm done with YouTube. You know, I got enough videos that y'all can watch. You get what I'm saying? And y'all can still feel my frequency without this camera. You know, y'all still will be able to feel it. And, you know, it needs to be like different competition out there. Not just this you know, Walt Disney and other corporations and stuff like GE and, you know, this different corporations off top, like, you know, like Facebook and all of that. It's this, and like I said, it's millions and millions, trillions of y'all pumping y'all's energy into this little machine and giving just a little bit. Like, and it's just only a little bit that's controlling y'all. It's more y'all than these beings out here. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? You know, and it's and their blood, like their bloodline is running out. You know, that's the reason why they keep trying to cover this second sun with all these chemtrails. And I spoke on that, but I will do a video on that as well. There's a reason why, you know, because, you know, and these fearmongers keep pumping into y'all, oh, well, the weather is doing this and that. And like they half-ass tell y'all the truth, and these bastards is controlling it, but it's up to y'all to control y'all's world where y'all can block the spell and the illusion. You know, I'm just like speaking, you know, from the heart. I want y'all to feel what I'm saying. You know, it's up to y'all to change a lot of stuff. You know, y'all need to get together with your loved ones or someone close to you. Y'all need to get with them, connect with them, figure out, you know, like half of y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't know how to, you know, grow your own food or survive if something really was to pop off, but there ain't nothing going to pop off. They'll tell y'all that, but there ain't nothing going to pop off. You know what I'm saying? They just want to control y'all's energy because it's another new, like, dimension or parallel world, basically, coming in that's connecting with us, and they don't want that. You know, so they're going to have to go to another world, and they want to snatch your soul and energy and take it with them. Because whatever's coming this way is going to destroy this illusion. All right, that's what's going on, and they don't want y'all to know that, so they're going to put your Alex Jones and, you know, your David Ikes and, you know, these fake conscious Muppets out here. You know, like, I can name like Sinetta and all of them. You know what I'm saying? These Muppets, they can have them, you know, putting all of that in these religious groups and hate crime groups. You know what I'm saying? The Black Panthers or the KKK pumping into y'all's vein and take y'all to another level, to a lower world. You know, that's what they're on, because what's getting ready to happen is this illusion will get destroyed. And I know that for a fact. I've seen certain beings close up, face to face, on a spiritual level that y'all can't see. And if some of y'all see it, y'all would have been shook. I seen these sick, twisted things. I seen the two-headed snake face to face and didn't fear it and destroyed it on so many different levels. And I'm going to continue to keep on sharing my frequency and spreading my ancient signals. You society groups, your time is up. What? Did somebody say something?